In today's match, I run into a familiar face, the one who cheesed me in the game just before, but this time, I'm the one bringing the cheddar. Can I out-cheese the cheeser, or am I about to be melted again? Welcome back. Today we are facing off against a diamond Terran by the name of Spike Wesker, and we are on the map of Whispers of Gold. Now this person is not a very nice person. We actually faced off just the game beforehand in an unranked game, and he was not very nice to me. He's a pretty hard cheeser, and he did beat me because I was just kind of messing around trying out a build, and he got me pretty early on, so I'm not expecting anything normal from this game. I know that he's probably going to cheese me again, and we'll know here just in a second. But, if he does, then we're probably just going to try and bust out some cheese ourselves and see if we can cheese a cheeser. I don't know if we can do that. Let's see. Yep, there is that. So we're just going to throw down a pool and a gas because he's probably going to throw down an engineering bay or some barracks or something. Some proxy barracks is what he did last time and just kind of screw us up. So we're not going to fall for that. We're just going to do our best. We're going to try and do this one bay strategy. Yep, there's the Engie bay. So, yep, okay. Well, that's what we're going to do. You know what I think I'm going to try and do? Maybe we'll try and Nydus him if we can get a good, good setup here. We'll try and do a Nydus, but we'll see how that goes. But, he's going to deny our expansions. I wouldn't be surprised if he's putting something in our third already just to kind of stop us here. Or, well, there's nothing there yet, so we'll see here. But we'll definitely going to, yep, there's the SCV. Yep, so we're just going to try and go on a one base and do our best, get something set up here, and then once we have a few more troops, we'll kind of just clean that up and see if we can get them. All right, let's start our speed here, and we're just going to keep guys in gas. We're going to chase this, SCV away, and hopefully we'll get him to cancel this. Let's just keep making a few more Zerglings. I think he's probably got some proxy barracks somewhere or something, because that's what he did last time, and it was fun, and he was mean. So, we're going to make a few more Zerglings, and then we are going to put our expansion. I'm going to throw another gas down here, because if we're going to Nydus, we need a lot of gas. But we're going to, try and get this, and then we're going to take a drone. Let's get a drone, and we'll put him over here too, so we can start making our expansion. Even though he blocked it for a while. Yep, there are some Marines. Okay, I don't think he's probably expanded yet. This guy only knows cheese, so, maybe he's not so solid on macro or something. We're going to throw down our, expansion, and let's do our injects, make some more drones, just try and get everything as, normal as possible. I'm going to spread some creeper on here too, because, you just never know what's going on. You never know what's going on with someone that is, just a cheeser. He's just a cheeser.
You've got some attitude, mister.
All right, so we are getting everything kind of good and set up. Let's just put our links on here. I want to see if he's got an expansion yet. I don't think so. Nope. There. That's what I thought. Let's come up here. Okay, so he's just one base net. We're both one base net. Okay, that's okay. That's actually better for us, because at least we're trying. I'm gonna throw down a third here since he's one base, and we're just gonna make as much as we can while we have the time, because I'm not expecting anything right away, but it's probably gonna be soon here. Okay, let's just, no, we don't want to do that. Let's just get everything nice and grouped up. That's our third. Get this nice. All right, our lair is almost done. So let's move some guys down here. Okay, let's get our, let's inject. All right, now let's start building our Nydus. We need to be quick with this, because the second he scans is when the game is afoot here. So hopefully he's not going to scan us here. All right, we're going to just put a bunch of queens. I'm going to make as many queens as I can, and we're just going to put a bunch of queens in there and as many Zerglings as I can, and hopefully we'll get some traction with that, and maybe do some damage here. I'm not expecting much damage, but if we can throw him off and just kind of throw him, make him panic a little bit, that'll put us ahead and give us more time to kind of macro up. I'm going to throw a Baneling Nest down too, just in case he pushes with some, Marines here, because he did have a few Marines up there. All right, Nydus is done. Let's just grab all of our queens, throw them in the Nydus, and we're going to make a whole bunch of Zerglings. We're going to rally them, let's get these grouped up, rally them into there, and let's get this Overlord to where we can see where we're going. And okay, let's get this queen. Throw her in there as well. Okay, and here we go. Let's put it here. There it is. All right, let's see if he notices. It doesn't look like he's noticing. I don't know what he's doing, but he's not noticing this. All right, let's grab a couple drones and put them in here too, because I want to make some. If he actually lets this complete, is he gonna let this complete? Oh, it's gonna complete. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let's throw down some creep. Oh, looks like he's actually lifting off. Nice. This is already doing way more damage than I thought it would. Okay, let's grab our drones. Let's make some spine crawlers here. Nope, let's pull back a little bit. So let's get these. Let's keep spreading creep. Keep spreading creep. All right. All right, he's got those cyclones here, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. But we're already way ahead from this. We've already done like way more damage than I was ever expecting to. Let's rally some more lings. Put him in there. Okay. Oh, okay. He's got a liberator here. Let's just kind of take this liberator out. We'll heal our queen. Get her nice and healed up. Nice. Okay, we only lost one queen. That's not too bad. Oh, he's got this cyclone coming here. Let's see if we can chase him off. He's got 2 cyclones now. Right, he's got 2. Let's get our queens. Let's put them back here. We're got a bunch more zerglings coming in now. So we're just gonna take out what we can. Let's take out what we can. Let's get all these nice and grouped up. Yeah, we're way far ahead. Let's make another. Okay, we don't need to engage into this bunker. Let's move these guys up a little bit further. Oh man, these cyclones. These cyclones are going to be at... Oh, can we get these? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice. Okay, we got the cyclones now. Now we're cooking. Now we're chill. You just need to hold back here and let it kind of take care of this. Okay, let's just keep spreading the creep. Okay, he's lifting off. He's lifting off. All right, nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's just keep coming out here, and we're just going to keep up the pressure, keep doing the damage. We're going to try and spread creep all around this area. All right, looks like he's going over to his 3rd. All right, oh, come back here. All right, he's lifting off his factory, which is nice, nice. Okay, I'm just going to push my queens back. Oh, he's got a planetary here, so he doesn't have any mules now. Let's come over here and see what he's got. Oh, look, SCVs. SCV's free for the pickings. All right, now let's come back and let's start macroing up here a little bit. We did a lot of damage, but we're not out of the game yet here, so we don't want to get too complacent and then he comes up and really hits us hard. But we're hitting on both fronts and we're doing good here. He has no SCVs here. He's got to lift off, so nice, 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 nice. Okay, now we're just going to switch into kind of just production mode and macro mode here. Nice. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and get our queens out of the Nydus. They did their jobs. They did a fantastic job here. Nice. Okay, we got the bunker. We're taking the engineering bays. We're just gonna keep our. Okay, let's see if we can get this. Nice. All right, he's not even markering at all now. Okay, I don't even know what he's doing. Okay, we're just gonna keep these right under the command center so he can't drop it down. Looks like he's just, you know, confined to this one little base here, which is good. That gives us time to kind of macro and just make a bunch of units, make a bunch of drones. We need to make just a bunch more drones right now. We are a supply block. We need some more. We need some more overlords. Let's throw down a spire because I'm just going to transition into making mutalisks here. Okay, he's got a tank down there. Okay, let's pull this up. Let's come back here. Pull this up, come back here. I just want to get these supply depots because I want to put him, you know, at a supply disadvantage if we can. I just want to get the supply depots. Let's make a couple of gases. Come on, make another gas. Put some drones here, put some drones there. Nice. Make some more overlords, make some more drones. We just need to macro like crazy. All right, he's going to come up here and kind of clean this up. So let's just spread as much creep as we can and just kind of be as annoying with the creep as possible. All right, let's make some more drones over here. Let's make another hatch. And we need to start saving up for mutas here now. So we've got a good amount of supply. Now we just need to kind of, you know, make a little bit more drones for our 3rd and then just start saving up for mutas because we want to make like maybe 10 to 12 mutas and then we should be, you know, doing really, really well. And I think that could probably do it. Oh, he's going to take out our Nydus. Oh, he's got a Raven there too. That's unusual. We should just made an orbital. All right, we got our mutas on the way. Here's our mutas. We're just gonna make as many mutas as possible. We're just gonna pump out the mutas. We got tons of gas. We just need minerals now. We spent a lot of economy on that, you know, cheese there. All right, make some more mutas. We're just gonna pump in the mutas. As many mutas as we can. All right, a couple more mutas. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, just keep pumping. A couple more mutas. We've got about 20 mutas or so now. So now let's just make a few more drones, put them onto our third. I want to make our fourth here too, because we're running out of, oh, what's going on here? Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad of an army. All right, let's throw down our fourth. All right, make a couple more overlords because we are supply blocked. And now we need to start thinking about pushing here. Let's come here, make a few more overlords, pick another gas down, get this nice and grouped up. Come in here. All right, let's start pushing out here. Let's start pushing out. And we'll make some, let's make some Zerglings here too. Make a bunch of Zerglings, and then we're just going to put him to his third, so we can kind of get a double attack going here. He's probably he's got a base over here. All right, let's just come in, take this all out. All right, nice. All right, okay, he's just coming in. Okay, we can take these Cyclones. This shouldn't be a problem. I don't think it's a problem. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We're totally fine. Okay, now we're just going to take everything out. We got our Zerglings down in the third, kind of taking the rest out here. And yeah, oh, there's a Thor. Okay, let's, I think we should be okay, yeah. Hopefully he doesn't get his SCVs. Okay, nice, yeah. All right, beautiful. He has no defense now. We just need to stay out of range of that missile turret, and then we should be all right. Now we're just going to come over here. We got a G. There it is. Good. Nice. Okay, perfect. I'm glad we were able to, beat this guy. He wasn't very nice the first cheese, so I'm glad we were able to get a win off of this. All right, let's take a look at the replay. I don't think he did anything too crazy, but that's just because I knew what he was going to do, right? So if I did go down there and try to drone, he would have put like an engineering bay, and he already did, right? He already did, but he would have like pushed the cheese a little bit more, and he would have probably start proxy barracksing me, because that's what he did in the first one. He did that, and he put like a bunch of bunkers like right in front of the expansion, and I didn't have anything yet for that, so it was bad, and he wasn't very nice. So I'm not really too beat up on cheesing this guy. I usually don't like to cheese because I like to play normal games, but I'll make an exception every once in a while. I'm just glad it worked, because I am terrible at cheese. Starting our lair, got both gases down, which is what I think we should do when we're going to do a Nydus like that, because Nyduses are expensive. They take a lot of gas. I want to see if he actually saw the Nydus coming in, and if he just didn't notice it, or what he was doing here. Because that was pretty obvious. It was right next to his gases. So we'll see. I didn't even use that Baneling nest. I forgot about it. Forgot about the Baneling nest. I was too amped up on doing the cheese, I guess. All right, let's come in and see if he actually sees this. Okay, we got the Nydus coming down. Okay, let's look. Okay, this is his vision. He does see it. It's right there. It's like right in front of his face. I guess he just wasn't paying attention. I'm actually really surprised. Like I was able to pull this off. I mean, I know I don't do this like at all. So that was actually pretty fun doing that. There's this liberator. I didn't see that, but my queen did, and she got kind of taken out for it. So, but that's okay. Yeah, I like this. This was pretty fun. Those cyclones were like kind of a pain, but those are the only things that really actually made the defense for him actually kind of work a little bit. Those cyclones they got that range. But luckily we were able to get it right here and just kind of trap them. Not bad. I really just wanted to get his main base so he starts panicking a little bit here, and then we'll start, macroing up. I did kill 12 of his workers here, which is nice, and I was going for a supply as well. I wanted to get all these depots down here, and he doesn't have his tank out yet, so he was just kind of like sitting there, and he couldn't take out with those Marines either, so we were doing pretty good. We got all of these here, and we just kind of set our lings underneath the command center, so we couldn't do much with it. And I'm glad I was able to get these supply depots, or most of the supply depots, because I wanted to hold for him to not have any kind of supply and just kind of, be cramped in his space. And that's exactly what happened, which is good. And the supply depot did fall, which is awesome. And he still hasn't come down here. He's finally able to kind of clean it up a little bit. But at this point, we're starting to macro, or we're trying to macro pretty heavy. And he's just kind of playing backup, or catch up rather. He's just playing catch up. We got the 10, 11, 12, 13 mutas coming in, which is nice, which is good. That's what we wanted. We want all those mutas. We wanted them to all come in. And they pretty much had the exact effect that I was hoping for, in that he wasn't expecting them, you know, and that he wasn't expecting him, and that he was, you know, just trying to go like just stabilize and defend his base here, which is good. So we have about 20 mutas coming in. I was planning to try and go at about 12, but it turns out we went to about 21. It's always good to get about 21, I guess. Yeah, and he just doesn't have the defense for this, which is nice. Good. And then I wasn't expecting this Thor to come out, but we were just lucky enough to where his SCVs didn't get to the Thor in time. We would have taken out either way, but it would have been a little bit more, just a little bit more difficult to do. Well, I'm glad I was able to get a little bit of revenge cheese on here now. And if you had fun with this game, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more RTS content like this in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button. All right, well, I will see you in the next one.